Hello and welcome to GeoBiz. We are now here at Latin America Geospatial Forum in Mexico. Thanks, Mr. Bheshem Ramlal, for speaking with GeoBiz. Can you tell us about your department and what are the activities of your department?
The Department of Geomatics Engineering and Land Management offers programs in geomatics engineering, geographic information systems, urban planning, and so on. And we do a lot of capacity building as well, beside offering regular academic programs. And we are a regional university, so we are responsible for dealing with people from all over the Caribbean. We have 16 countries in the territory that we serve, and we are the only department in the region that offers GIS training in geographic information management and so on. I am presently the head of that department, and I am here as part of a team of us who are participating in the UNGGIM Americas meeting. I am serving as part of a technical advisory member for a project that the government of Mexico is funding. The government of Mexico decided as part of the UNGGIM Americas initiative to commit $4.5 million US to a project that will improve the capacity and the infrastructure of these member countries. They've expanded the project to the Association of Caribbean States, which includes close to 26 countries, Cuba, Haiti, and so on, as well as the Caribbean countries that make up the CARICOM region, the CARICOM Common Market. So my task here really is to provide capacity building training and to also serve, the department will also serve as a repository for all the spatial information that will be generated from the project from these member countries and will be served out to all stakeholders openly. So we believe in an open access policy, and that data will therefore be available to anyone and everyone who would like to do work in the Caribbean region.
Is this a time-bound project? What is the milestones and what is the progress so far?
Well, we've been at the project for close to 1 year, and the project has a 3-year horizon. So far, what we've done is offer 3 training modules: geodesy. We've looked at geospatial standards, and only on Sunday and Monday, I provided training with respect to cartography. So we're doing the capacity building at the moment. We're also at the moment rolling out the procurement of the GPS base stations. We are going to install 14 GPS base stations over the Caribbean region, and these will then provide the geodetic framework that is necessary to tie all the surveys that we are going to do to a geodetic framework. In addition to that, we are also procuring the servers that are going to go to all the individual countries that will store all the data that we acquired, both from the GPS receivers as well as from other data that we are going to collect. In addition to that, we've already acquired satellite imagery for all the territories that are part of the project. And all of these satellite imagery will be served from our servers at the University of the West Indies to all member countries as well. So we've really made some good progress. What we are hoping to do next is further training, and then by the end of December, all the GPS base stations would be installed, all the servers would be installed as well. And in February, we're going to do more training, and we are then going to do the land cover mapping for all the countries by April, so that we are making good progress with this, and we're hoping by the next UNGGIM Americas meeting, we would have a lot more progress to report.
Fantastic. How is the capacity needs in your region?
The unfortunate part of the Caribbean is that although we would have been doing capacity building for the last 3 decades, a lot of the people we would have trained would have migrated to other places, especially North America. So we have to continue to provide training to ensure that we have a cadre of people who will do the work that is necessary. So it is an ongoing process, whether we like it or not. And the university, because of its responsibilities to the region, we've been doing that and will continue that for as long as is required.
Okay, fantastic. Apart from your role in the UNGGIM, I understand that the University of West Indies is also pretty much active in terms of bringing all the stakeholders in Trinidad and Tobago together to create a spatial data infrastructure. Can you tell me more details about it?
I've been involved in national geographic information systems as well as spatial data infrastructure development for many years. Before it was known as SDI, we were involved. We've been encouraging government of Trinidad and Tobago, for example, since 1993 to establish what is now known as SDI. We finally were able to do that November last year. In fact, tomorrow will mark 1 year we've established our NSDI Council. Now, the NSDI Council is quite an interesting organization. What we've been able to do is we've been able to get 15 people from various government agencies to serve on the board, including our Director of Surveys, our Registrar General, who's responsible for recording rights in land, our Director of Statistics, our Commissioner of Valuations, who's responsible for property values, as well as our Director of Planning, and so on. So we have a very powerful council who's responsible for setting up standards, setting up policies, and making sure we can coordinate our efforts. And we've gotten quite a bit of government support to do that. We've already been able to sign memorandum of understanding with 56 government agencies to coordinate our efforts, to share data, and so on. I'm very optimistic that we finally have it right, that we can move ahead very, very quickly to be able to share data, to share resources, and certainly to be able to have the capacity to move the whole SDI agenda forward with respect to Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Ramlal. I wish you all the best for your efforts in creating SDI and for Trinidad and Tobago, and also for your activities in Caribbean. Thank you so much.
It certainly was my pleasure to be here and to talk with you. Thank you.